Crafting Vicky here with you guys. I decided that I'm gonna share with you guys two videos. It's gonna be basically the same type of video from one to the next, but I still thought it'd be fun to make these on screen. And not everybody watches all the videos, so I've got these thank you cards, blank thank you cards that I had purchased a while back at a thrift store, because obviously that's where I prefer to buy stuff. And I did the painty paper technique on this, and I want to make some card sets to sell in my Etsy store. So we're going to be making the basically the cover as well as the inside cards. And I don't know what I did with my bone folder. Oh, there it is. So we're going to be making the cards, and what I did is I made some watercolor flowers, and so we're going to be using those to embellish. And so my thinking behind this is I've got these little eyelets, and I thought of putting one on this, and there's going to be another set on the other one. Now I'm going to go with the yellow one for this one, just because the goldish ones, because the other one I'm going to go with the blue. And I just thought this with the yellow would be cool. Now when I do this, I'm going to take the measurements. I'm going to try to center this as much as possible. So I want my hole to be about here, and I want it about here. Okay, so that's going to be that. I've got my crocodile. We're memory keeper. So the right size, this is going to be plenty big for this little eyelet. Eyelet. Thought I had messed it up again. I'm going to make my holes. And I'm going to put this in. And then, whoops. I'm going to close this off. Okay. So here's one. That should be good. And here's the other. Alright, squeeze it. And it got stuck. Usually it doesn't get stuck. What happened there? Okay, so I've got my two little eyelets done. And then what I'm going to do is I've got this here, which is a narrow fabric that I purchased that also at a thrift store like forever ago, and you can see like it's a big bobbin, so there's going to be quite a lot. I'm going to have enough for this for a long time, and I want this to be able to be used as a journal cover eventually to whoever is getting the cards. So I'm gonna keep this very long because, like I said, I like the idea that somebody's gonna be able to use these to make a journal. And shoot, it's a very small eyelet, so it's not making my life easy to put this thing— once it's gone through, I'm going to be fine. but it's putting it through that's going to be a bit of a difficult thing to do. So hope I can put it through. Why even that is not going through? Huh. Could grab it. Okay, so this is not, this didn't work. This one didn't last at all. I think when I did it, I must have squeezed it badly, because see, that one is fine. So the other one was like crooked. It's a good thing that it's doing that now, so I can make sure that what I'm doing is going to be a good quality item. And then do 2 knots, so I don't want this to be able to open. And I like the look of this with this. Yeah, that was squeezed all wrong. Okay, so let's do this again. And put that underneath. Come on. It's not, they're not coming undone. Somehow something happened to my machine. What's going on? Because usually I should be able to put in the paper, and now I can't even do that. It's like it didn't go back to what it's supposed to. Because I wouldn't even be able to punch. Okay, so I don't understand what happened there. I've had this thing forever, but no reason for it to give up on me today. Okay, come on. Usually it's not that much of a struggle, but today seems to be different. I don't know why. Okay, so I think we got it okay now. I just need to put this through. Okay, got it. So these will be in my Etsy store, as I mentioned. You can find the link in the description box below. So both of these are going to be there already, but the other one we're only going to be making next week. It's going to be at the same time for me, but for you guys it's going to be next week, just because I want to have a chance to do as many videos as possible. I'm trying to get ahead of the game, because that'd be really nice if I can actually have some videos pre-made. And so if something happens, then I'm not, you know, like if I want to go see my dad and my stepmom, I can do it and still have a Monday video for you guys. Because I like to do that, but I was behind and I didn't have any videos ahead. So now this is gonna give me that opportunity, which is great. I'm just gonna be using this cheesecloth for a little bit. I was thinking, I've got the bigger flower that's gonna go on here, so that's the one that's gonna go here. And these I've made out of a calculator tape, so it's just watercolor, and then with the tape we put a little bit of this underneath, just to kind of help it. I think I will. That was not the plan originally, but I think it might turn out better and protect that little image. Plus, if I put it directly on top of the book page, then you can actually see the writing underneath, which is not what I'm looking for. So I think this is a better plan for me. I don't want it too big, but I just want it to, as I said, to just highlight, make it a little bit nicer. So like that, I'm thinking would be good. And then I could put just a little bit of this. I like putting cheesecloth just because I feel like it gives this airy feeling, like lighter and more, I don't know, it's just, I like it. I like the texture of it. Yeah, I think that would be very pretty. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to use Fabrifix for this because for the fabric, obviously I want it to stick. And I want, because it's a mixed media background too, like I want to really make sure that this is not going to go anywhere. And if I was just to put regular glue, I'm not sure how good it would just last. I would have probably put like Suquan tape type of thing on it instead of using, you know, other types. Now I'm going to put this underneath, and because I've got glue all over that, it should hold that piece of cheesecloth, so long as I can do this properly. And so now we've got a little bit of cheesecloth on both sides, and I just think it makes it a little bit softer and nice. I really like the little ribbon with it. I think it turns out really, really sweet. And I'm leaving the inside as is because this way whoever gets it can actually use it that way. Can use the inside like whichever way. Okay, now this is not gonna work out for me. I'm gonna just close this off before it just, I don't know why it does that. It just kind of continues pouring out. Now I'm gonna be putting the top fully to cover the thank you. So that's gonna cover the full top because the thank you, as you can see, goes all the way across. The good thing with using with this one is that it's not embossed on the inside, which is great, because some of them are sometimes, and this doesn't make as a good, especially for a set that I want to sell. I don't want the inside to have something, you know. So then I'm just gonna go around like this, and like that, and okay. And then I've got this here, which I thought I was gonna cut in 4 pieces. So these are where's my ruler? These are a little bit bigger than 5. They're 5 1/4. So 2 2.5 and here. Is that going to be the same? Pretty much. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'd like it to be as close to equal as possible. So here we go. And then I've got this beautiful painty paper to go on top, and then I've got my flower that I can just put on top of that. And I don't know if I want to put book page on this. I'm thinking maybe not. But I definitely will put a little bit of cheesecloth. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough. That would be enough. Okay, so I'm going to stick this one down. There we go. Eyeballing it. That's the way I work. And then I'm going to put that here. And I'm just going to take my Fabric Fix and put a bit of that on top of this. And that will hold my cheesecloth and my little flower. And I think it makes for a very pretty card. And this would be a great way for you guys to make cards for gifts, you know, like you can make a bunch of cards. Now I'm just realizing that I'm not going to have enough to make all my cards, or will I? Oh yeah, if I did it that way, I would be good. Okay, so if I stick it that way, then I should be able to use the full page, because I don't want to use one extra page, one extra sheet of paper if I can help it, because that means more scraps in my stash, which I definitely do not want. Okay, so we've got that one done. And we're just right for the other one. Yeah. So put all my covers. And if you're interested, I've put into my store the sticker papers. I had made sticker sheets at the same time as I did these painted papers, so I've put those into the Etsy store right now. So there's 2 sets of circles and 2 sets of rectangulars. It takes a while to make those painty papers. So I don't have them very often in my store because I haven't been making many things at all, basically painty papers things. Ever since I moved my studio, the garage was a big disaster area, so it wasn't very convenient to do any art of that sort, you know. And plus right now it's really cold in the garage, but you know, I really wanted to have some little journaling out of the box backgrounds done, and so I figured, you know what, it's going to be useful to have these at the same time. Okay, so we've got 3 left. We can organize all of that. I don't think I need such a big piece for one. I think this is going to be plenty. Kind of spread it properly because it gets all scrunched up, but it's actually quite a lot. And then have one last piece for this. This one. And so then I'm gonna put my flowers. And I like just tearing my little paper. Just think it makes it prettier than if it was just, you know, square. Of course I could have edged this paper, but I like the white. I just think it makes it very fresh, makes it feel springy, which is good. I think everybody's looking forward to spring. If you're having snow and cold right now, pretty much everybody by the month of February, everybody that I know that doesn't ski or does winter sports are pretty much excited for spring to just come around the corner. Especially like when there's ice and stuff, it just makes it walking like so much more dangerous. So easy to just fall. And one last one. And here's the last one. So we've got 4 cards plus the top, the cover, which I think is a pretty cute set. I hope you like it. As I said, it's going to be in the description box below for the link to my Etsy store with this. The 2 sets will be in the same listing. And I will try to put as well in the description box below the link to the painty stickers. And yeah, so hope you liked it, and I will see you guys next week for the other set that we're gonna do in a different color. So love you guys, bye.